Fanatics Friday coffee date, kicking off in half an hour. After that, no freaking idea. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to consult my list. Come with me. You know, like some videos that have like people go speeding up, like they're walking really fast along things. Pretend I'm doing that. Walking really fast. Right, I got my list. My list says words. Corey's checked. Plant rack. I haven't done that. That might be today. Video editing. Still haven't done that. Media, haven't done that. We're going to pull apart the media, get that ready to rock and roll, get that home. We might look at pulling apart the plant rack. I have been putting plants from the plant rack into the Lucky Dip, so there's definitely gliss in there, which is helpful. Maybe we'll do that. Let's pull apart plant. No. We're going to do video editing today. We're going to learn video editing after today's Friday's Fanatics. Haven't had coffee yet. After today's Fanatics Friday coffee date is all done, when it's nice and fresh, we're going to do some video editing. Slap my ass and call me Charlie, that's what we're doing. Had someone interested in this bad salve, just negotiating at the moment. They've got to come from out of town to collect it. I don't really want to pull it apart until I know that someone's coming to get it, because it's on wheels right now and it's easy to move. As soon as it's pulled apart, it is an absolute bitch. It is so ridiculously heavy, so until they've confirmed they're going to take it, we're going to leave it here. But promising signs that someone might be taking this, because this here could be one of the biggest pain in my asses moving forward. Although I'm not opposed to just breaking it up and throwing it out. But, obviously, I'd rather someone else get some more use out of it. So fingers crossed, they'll get back to me later today and we can say this is on its way out as well. Obviously the lights aren't on here. But we have sold all the fish out of that top tank, all the fish out of that bottom tank, and most of them out of there. So, might be worth, there's still a lot of fish in there. Maybe it's time to drain these out, clear these out, get that empty, get it all turned off. Might be I've put it on my list now, so it might happen on Monday. Let's get rid of a few more rainbow fish, or we can put some rainbow fish in through here. So that is getting pretty close to being done. Could probably pull down my posters because they don't need to be here and take them home. Would also make sense, and maybe we'll do that today. We're moving on the rummy nose tanks. We'll get them sorted, hook hard, get them all set up, take some filters out some other tanks. We'll get that rock and rolling as well. Yuck. All this pre-planning and I bet nothing's going to happen. Anyway, we'll get that going, and I think I can probably get some time to at least begin doing something with this setup here like I was talking about yesterday. So we're moving along nicely. Still plenty of stuff in here, but we're moving along nicely. So I think with this one, I'm just going to pull it apart. Unscrew it, break off the wood, burn it. I think that's a good option. Got some stuff under there as well, can go home. I think that's a good option. Now, so obviously I've just fed the front toes, everyone's having a wee feed. So the tank at home is ready to rock and roll as far as holding water. It's painted, job done. I'm going to bring this media from here home today, chuck some more in there, drain it all, and then refill it. I'm going to try and drain it and refill it over the weekend. I want to take this substrate and put it in there. It won't be enough. It definitely won't be enough. I'm actually going to also measure the footprint, because I think, anyway, won't be enough, so I might have to order some more, but I want to get the substrate in, get the rocks in, get it ready, and then put the fish in. I don't want to be doing the fish, the substrate, the rocks all on the same day, if that makes sense. So a little bit of planning, but we're kind of where we're at with that. So I'll see if I can get some coral sand from my supplier, order it this week, get that moving, maybe take half of this out, just sort of partly do it, and then work out what I'm going to do with a rock scape for them over the next few days. So maybe this time next week we might have these at home, or maybe in the weekend for next week. That was rad. I know I say it on such a regular basis, but that was super cool. And once again, it has left me going, shit, I need more aquariums, and man, I really want to niche into a certain sort of fish. All about licorice gouramis today. Just cool, really, really cool. Benny's ridiculously cool. Very knowledgeable human being when it comes to those fish. And I enjoyed all of it. little bit of a delay on him arriving, so if you watch the live stream, it's about 5 or 6 minutes in. It's just me rambling for about 5 or 6 minutes. Then he turns up. We had a wee issue with the link not getting through via email. Once we got into it, damn, it was really, really cool. Also, apologies from John. It's his wedding anniversary today, and so yeah, he has had more important things to do than talk about fish, which I totally understand. While we were in the live stream, we had another box of stuff arrive, so there's some orders to come out of that, so we'll get them sent on the way today as well. I'm about to go for my little decompression walk, and then we're going to get into whatever I said earlier, which I've written down in my notes, so we'll start pulling some more things apart. Krill flare update, still doing its thing, getting bigger, getting stretchy, can't wait for that to explode, and the Homani is getting longer and deeper. As you can see there, it was beginning to fall its way further down the wall, so that's what happens. They shoot this big leaf thing out. As it weights down and falls down, this will would imagine this going to the substrate in the wild, and all of a sudden you get a new plant. New plant, new plant. Happy days, happy days. Walk, been and done. Packed some orders, only had 2, that's cool. Packed some orders, job done. Got someone coming around in about 25-ish minutes to pick up some fish. I've loaded up the podcast onto the podcast machine, so Spotify and that kind of stuff. Tick that box. I have begun cutting up a couple of videos. I don't want to take too much time on this. I was going to do 1 or 2 to try and learn this, maybe even only 1, just to try and learn how that is. And I've just remembered that I've still got to finish editing the nitrate video that I did from yesterday with aquarists. So hopefully spend an hour or so doing that, maybe get out of this room at 1:30-ish, 2 o'clock, get some more stuff done out the back. Might call the day around about 3 o'clock today. Okay, I'm doing something that I haven't done before. I'm getting frustrated because I'm doing something I haven't done before. It's not doing what I want it to do. And that means I know that I've had way too much coffee, although it's only cut number 4, because I'm getting all jittery and wanting to punch stuff. I just go through the computer and break it. Because I'm getting frustrated because I've got too much caffeine in me. Just talking myself off the cliff to you and me, and you and me, and you and me that are watching. Musha, we'll be fine. Totally forgot that I had 0 RODI water, so I've just turned my machine on. As we can see, we are wasting water because that's what these stupid things do. Anyway, got that going. Just put a few scoops of pre-treated tannin-rich acidic goodness into these Ramino tanks. Raminos tanks. So eventually I'll be able to fill them both up with RO water. Hopefully today, maybe not today. We'll never know. We'll find out soon, I guess. So that's with. Why is it wet? That's not good. Anyway, yep. So that's where that's going. Next to do is to condition the group, so they're in the tank with the Corridors, the Corridor 98. So I'm going to find a little container and I'm going to feed out a lot of frozen food. I've got one over here. So I've busted out all the frozen food so the Corridors can get a big feeder as well. So I want to condition the females, get them nice and plump, hoping to put them in on Monday, maybe Tuesday. We'll see. I want to get a brine shrimp hatch done as well in that time, to plump them up on a bit of that as well. So it takes 2 days to do that, so maybe I'll put them on Tuesday, come in on Sunday, put the brine shrimp down, and then yeah, that'll be it. Come in tomorrow again, feed some more frozens, come in on Sunday, feed some more frozens, put the brine shrimp in, feed the brine shrimp out on Tuesday morning, chuck them in there Tuesday evening. Hopefully we get a wee spawn on Wednesday morning. That is the plan, that is fingers crossed. Cool, so we've got Cyclops, Daphnia, Tubifix, and Discus food mix in here, so a little bit of everything. So all the fish in there will go nuts. So I'll defrost it, put some water in it, mix it all up, throw some in there, then I'll feed the rest of the fish as well at the same time. That is a go-go. Alright, that's another job ticked off. 1, 2, 3, empty. Got to turn the airlines off, do that right now. Scratching things off, day by day. Getting a lovely wee feed of frozens into them. Yeah, eat, my precious, eat. Happy days. Hopefully a few decent frozen food feedings over the next couple of days and some live food will really plump them up and get them ready to rock and roll.